What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all gonna enjoy. The Icy Hot Bowl, as it was so lovingly dubbed by one Cam Hayward.
Oldest quarterback's playing this week. Let's go. Woo! Icy Hot Bowl. I love it.
Turned out to be quite the exciting game. So let's see what happened after these two quarterbacks' bedtimes and this one. In the fourth ever battle between two quarterbacks over 40 years of age, the other three games all being between Tom Brady and Drew Brees, these two quarterbacks showed the youngins how it's done. Rodgers coming away with 4 touchdowns on the night, those being a part of his 23 completions for 249 passing yards, with tight end Pat Freiermuth getting 2, their other tight end, Jonnu Smith, getting 1, and then their other tight end, Darnell Washington, getting the other one. Those 249 yards, though, helping Rodgers pass Pittsburgh's own Ben Roethlisberger for the 5th most career passing yards in NFL history. Rodgers now with 64,222 yards thrown in his career, or if you prefer, about 12.2 miles of yardage that his arm has delivered. Also, in this one, Rodgers passed up Tom Brady for the quarterback with the most passing yards in Thursday Night Football history. Him now sitting atop the TNF leaderboard at 5,126 yards passing. Rodgers, interestingly enough, coming into this game needing 115 passing yards to reach both of those marks. And that he accomplished, tackling it in good humor, but just like Broderick Jones, doing it by taking down one of their own in the process. Rodgers, though, pushing all the notions away that he's too old and washed by doing what he did.
I say, hey man, I love your energy. I love everything you're about. But also, I'm 41. Okay? you can't be out there tackling me like that.
Although that's not where the history ends in this one, as it was actually made on the other side as well. As Joe Flacco revitalized after his trade from the Cleveland Browns in Andrew Berry's infinite wisdom and 4D chess play, according to Mike Tomlin, of course.
You know, to be honest, it was shocking to me. Andrew Berry must be a lot smarter than me or us, because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback that you think enough of to make your opening day starter to a division opponent that's hurting in that area. But that's just my personal feelings.
As Flacco, with his 342-yard, 31 completion, 3 touchdown night, became only the 4th quarterback in NFL history to pass for 300 or more yards and have 3 or more passing touchdowns after turning 40. The other 3 being Brett Favre, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees. Flacco with those numbers, as well as the 2-touchdown, 219-29 completion day he had the previous week against the Packers, is now the only quarterback in NFL history to have 60 or more completions, 550 plus passing yards, 5 or more passing touchdowns, a completion percentage of 65 or better, and 0 interceptions in their first 2 starts with a team. Trying his absolute best to run up the numbers before calling it good enough, but Joe Flacco, in doing so, also tying the Cincinnati Bengals franchise mark for the most touchdowns thrown in a player's first 2 games with the team, throwing 5 in the past 2 weeks. 2 of those touchdowns going to this guy right here, Jamar Chase, who with his 16-catch game against the rival Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday night broke the franchise record for the most catches in a game by a Cincinnati Bengal. That other Bengal actually being Jamar Chase in 2023. He's actually, if you're interested, the top 4 all-time single-game leaders in catches for the Bengals, which is crazy. And aside from the one egregious drop,
that's unacceptable.
Man,
what the heck's going on?
Chase had himself an amazing night, because he also tied the legendary receiving talents of Hall of Famers Jerry Rice as well as Randy Moss as the only players ever to record 6,000 plus receiving yards and 50 or more touchdown catches through a player's first 5 seasons in the league, as the Bengals ultimately coming away with the win alive and unscrewed, let's say.
We know the Steelers gonna try to come in and raw dog us and kill us, but we're going to be ready for that challenge, and we're going to be waiting for it.
The underdog doing the raw dogging in this one, as it were. And now with the division still in flux, the Bengals, who snatched the victory right out of the Steelers' hands right when they thought they had it in their possession, just made a giant play to keep them in the mix. And with the old blood injecting new life into this team, it'll be exciting to see how it plays out through the rest of this season. But hey, you too can catch a record being broken at a game, or just enjoy some time out at nearly any event you want to go be at by using SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, you won't have to go through all the flack, or the hassle either. And to ice some of that price and give you a hot deal, just use code SVTV for $20 off of your first ticket purchase. And don't you miss out on watching something worth seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
31 for 47 for 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, game-winning drive. Here we go. And breaking his own franchise record for catches in the game. 16 for 161 and a touchdown. It's Jamar Chase.